Hello guys. You probably know the new setup kind of. It's not gonna stay permanently just for this one video. But I just got every character out or Muppet out. So anything I saw live, yes, I got all the letters and stuff out of numbers. So these are all the Necas, or I also do count the I think Palisades. I also count those as Necas because they scale perfectly. So yeah, basically all Necas. So besides Newsman, but yeah, basically all the Necas that they released of the Muppets. Besides like a few variants of the dad or what do they call it? I think I saw an old post that they used to make like Neca. I don't know. It'll maybe come back to me. But yeah, they made like a few like other characters from Neca, Jim Henson stuff, such as I think Dark Crystal. Yes, that's what I think I saw like a Neca too from the Dark Crystal. But yeah, so yeah, these are like all the Neca Ultimate figures. So I'm like, wait! I thought they got a new figure of. I'm sorry, I hit the camera. Big Bird. I just got him, and I am so excited to open him. He's volume 5. Spells Big Bird, featuring the letter B. Got a picture of him on this side and this side. Yep. And there's a few of photo of him. I want to keep him as a surprise, so let's just open it like this. And there's the figure. You can kind of see his little belly. Little belly. And there's him. And you can see, because I already kind of looked at him, obviously, because he's in his box. But this is actually around the same height as the real action figure. Let me just grab Uni, and we can see how big he is compared to Uni. Jeez. He's Big Bird. So yeah, and then one more thing before we open up Big Bird. Let's just look at his box compared to the original characters. He dwarves the Uni and all the other friend boxes. So let's get him opened up. Okay, I just kind of cut the video quick so I could open the box, and he's like right down here, but his pieces, some of them are still in the box, so I'm gonna just pull them out one by one. So first we got one of the other letters, letter B, so I got A, B, C, and I still got S and G and 2. So hey, one day we'll get one, hopefully. Jeez. We got his teddy bear. Here's his little teddy bear. Okay, some people might think it's ugly, but I love the season 1 Big Bird head. He has hinged jaw, kind of like the Grover has, and all the other future NECAs will have. But Big Bird has this really cool jaw, and I love his season 1 head. Let's get a few of his other stuff out, such as, I'm gonna open this, okay, and yes, I did actually, like, already, right before this, I did take all the tape off and cut up all the, like, little things that hold Big Bird in place, so they come out pretty easy, luckily, because, well, I wouldn't have been here for 20 minutes. Here's his tail had to come separately, because how big he is, kind of like the dinosaur. He needed his tail separate. Big Bird has his, like, Sesame Street Live or Macy's Parade kind of thing. His tie, and then just a scarf. And then, he got a few hands. He got his standard ones that are already on him, plus left and right pointers. And then 2 grabby hands for left and right. So, those are kind of all Big Bird's parts. And now, come on, Big Bird, get out there. Here is the Big Bird NECA. Holy cow, let's move all this stuff to the side. Holy cow. He is bigger than the boxes for the other NECA. Here is him next to Uni. Uni is almost twice as small. And he's going to be like 3 times wider too because his tail which I've heard is hell, because look at this little hole and this one. So, of course, I'm going to do the offset. Holy cow. So, I'd actually asked my mom for help, but she got his tail on. Still gotta be a little gentle, but here he is. The one, the only Big Bird. Holy cow, he might... I know every time I get a new NECA, I'll be like, this is my new favorite character. But I've looked at all the new NECAs, like the Oscar and like the Gonzo and Muppet Show figures, but this one might be my favorite. Come on, Big Bird, stand. There we go. He might be my all-time favorite. Let me just use some of his packaging. But, oh my gosh. He might be my new favorite. Because, like, he's so detailed. His posability is great. I don't always pose these figures. I kind of just keep them still. But then when I'm off shooting, I always pose them around. But, yeah, here is Big Bird. His tail is articulated. And real quick, here we get Big Bird right here. I'll put Ernie. What the hell? Ernie is like, he looks like a baby next to Big Bird. Like, hey, Big Bird, help me, I'm a baby. Oh, I'm a baby, Big Bird. Yeah, he is so cool. And, you guys know me, I like my old Muppet stuff. So, he might be posed a lot with his other head. Come on, stand. These NECAs are pretty good standing, but some of them, oof. Oh my gosh, Big Bird. Wait, how big is he compared to my sign? I 3D printed. Oh, he's almost bigger than it. That's crazy. Okay. Let me remove his head, and I'm going to put on his 1969 head, and we'll kind of compare it then. I'm the smartest bird the world has ever seen. I don't know how to sing a song. But here he is with his 1969 droopy face. Yeah. But, well, yeah, let's real quick then compare it. So, the 1969 face, he has barely any feathers on his head. You can tell. But also, his eyes are pointed down more. You can see that they're mostly shut, unlike the normal Big Bird, that his eyes are normally open. Also, yeah, again, you can see he has, like, no feathers on his head. He has no dimensions. He has none of the white on the top of his head, too. Also, his beak, holy cow, it's much longer. So, yeah. He also was, back then, meant to be a stupid bird. So, yeah. Yeah, he looks more droopy, and he actually used to look way thinner as well. The body is not exact, but yeah. So, yeah, Big Bird, here he is. Yeah, so this is kind of the Big Bird heads. This head, I know I said I would probably keep it on. I will. But you're going to see there's going to be a lot of time to see it's not going to have this head because, first off, a lot of people in my family actually do not like it. Kind of think it looks creepy. But also, some of them did grow up with this head. But then also, just a lot of people don't like. I've seen so many reviews. Maybe I've just seen the ones that are negative, but I feel like every review I see of Neca Big Bird, everyone's like, he looks ugly with this head. I know it's original, but it's ugly. It's like, bruh, don't be so mean to me. And one more thing before I kind of show you the rest of the props. This is, fun fact, Jim loved this head. At least I think so. It might be fake news. Sorry if it's fake. You can go Google it. I don't know. But I heard that Jim loved this, but people did not like it. So they would, when Jim wasn't around or after shooting, they would add more feathers. And then Jim noticed and then stopped them. So that's why he gained more feathers. So, yeah. Now we can show some of these other stuff that he has. I'm going to show off his normal face. Because I don't think he had, like, any of this stuff with this face on. He might have had his teddy bear, but that's it. he was Big Bird with like his scarf. Yeah, I don't have no idea. He just wears this in Christmas, I guess. But yep, there's Big Bird with his scarf. Come on, Big Bird. I actually did not snap on his head because I know I'm gonna be putting on this next. There, get on their tie. This is like a Sesame Street Live or Sesame Street like at SeaWorld or like Sesame Street Place or at like Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So yeah, it's kind of the tie he wears or the tie he always wears for everything. Get it off you. And then yeah, he has these hands that he can then hold. I think his teddy bear. No, he can't. Okay, so he has to use these hands to kind of. I know he has no head on, but there he goes. He has that. Perfect. But there's nothing else to say. I have one other video that's gonna come out soon that has some more stuff in this bag. But yeah, here's Big Bird, and yeah, I'm gonna be displaying him, and you're gonna see him a lot of times in the background. Have a good day, guys. Always remember, B is for Bumblebee. I don't know, guys. See you guys, like and subscribe.